Hello. So let me start off this video with that I am in my work clothes. I would try not to dress like this on a daily basis, and I try not to look like this on a daily basis, and my hands are all nasty and dry because I just rubbed rubbing alcohol all over myself because that's how disgusting I felt from work. So as I was at work, I was just running around doing my stuff, pushing some carts and cleaning up and doing my thing, and I'm just thinking like, man, this year has been full of full-on failures. Like, let me start off with that. I was planning and trying really hard to get the lead in the school musical, and this year we were doing Chicago. And I practiced almost every song by the character that I wanted. I was doing dancing practice. I was teaching myself how to act, and I was putting this together for a long time, and I was trying to figure out how to audition, how to put myself out there without overdoing it. And then there was an audition for a music summer camp, and I was doing the singing. And I worked really hard on that with the piano player at my school, and I sent it in with the $100 deposit, and then that's that. And then my last but not least kind of big-ish thing, I applied for Link Crew this year. Well, for next year. And Link Crew is it's a group, a club, and like an after school kind of extracurricular thing where we work together to kind of have all the students connect and like bring in the freshmen and just kind of make the school like a better community and like have the people be better and stuff like that. And I'm sorry, I'm talking with my hands. I really don't mean to, but it's an Italian thing. And so anywho, so I'm trying really hard with the musical, and it was the best audition I've ever had. And I've auditioned for almost, I'd say, about 20 things since I started singing, which was in 6th grade. And in the beginning, in like 6th and 7th grade, I never had a solo or anything. In 8th grade was my big year. I had 4 solos for that whole year, and that was just a good year. And, yeah, so I auditioned, and it was the best audition I've ever had, and it was just, I made a good impression. I mean, I knew the directors, but still, you still have to make a good impression. Like, it's kind of like the first time you're meeting them, or else they don't see you as a student. They want to see you as their base for the character. And that's what I thought I did, but I guess I didn't fit the part, and I didn't get a call back, and I was hoping, maybe they just put me as the part already, or put me as maybe a better part that would fit my audition, but I was just a member of the ensemble, and then I just chose to work because I was running really low on money since I was starting to pay for my own gas and some of my own bills and stuff. So that didn't work out too well. And that was one night where I was just completely and utterly devastated. And I just sat in my room and I just cried almost the whole night. And I went to school that Monday and I just put on a happy face, telling everyone, good job, glad you got the part, can't wait to see it. And I told everyone I can't do it, but And then the show was actually really, really good. And then another thing that left me completely and utterly hysterically devastated was when I got the letter back from Western Michigan University saying I was not going to be a part of the camp this year, and having the fact that my dad was talking to the director, and the director was saying that they needed more people for the choir and the singing program, just kind of baffled me. Like, you're saying you need more people, and you said that the audition was one of the best ones you've heard, but I still didn't make it. Like, I must be like Beyonce or something if I'm that good, No, I'm totally kidding. I guess I probably either messed it up or I don't really know. That was just confusing, and no one really understands why I didn't make it into the camp, but I just sat up that whole night again and cried, and, sometimes you just gotta do that. And today, let me start off with my Link Crew application. Had about a good almost 5 essays with each question. It took me about 3.5 to 4 hours to finish my Link Crew application, and I did that all in one night. And I picked out I think some pretty decent teachers from my little teacher review thing, and I was like, maybe I got this in the bag, I can do this, I got this. But I don't know, I got a letter back today saying we cut half the people anyway, so yep, sorry, unfortunately we have to cut you, and that's pretty much it. And I was like, oh, well, okay, and like almost every person I talked to all day has gotten it so far, except for about 3 of my friends. So this didn't leave me as upset as I thought I was gonna be, because like it's not as big as it's not like a passion. Like singing's more of a passion. Like crew was just kind of a thing to I don't know. Like I just thought it'd be good. I thought it was gonna be a lot of fun because I remember freshman orientation and it was a really good experience, and it made me feel kind of more welcome into high school, even though a lot of high school was scary and kind of weird at first. But so, even though I have tended to fail even a lot more than 3 times next year, I have been close to failing classes. I sometimes don't do my best at work, but you know what? I guess you learn from your mistakes or failures and then you move on. But now that I think about it, I really don't know how to learn from these. I guess I can just keep trying. Even though, these are the 3 things I tried my hardest at. Well, my hearse isn't good enough. Okay, bye. Have a good night.